For the picture, damn it. Good night, Nielsen.
Bye.
See you, Nielsen.
Use performance. Charisma.
Okay.
So 1d20 plus 2. Okay. You start kind of like nomming on this rope. You start splitting it. Seems like it's gonna take a while, but you seem to be getting through it.
Nom nom nom.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna take a while.
It's probably very like stringy and not it's not a machine woven nylon or anything. It's kind of stringy and tapered.
Well, I don't know. Apparently this thing came from the future with me.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That is after the Industrial Revolution.
So Ron's currently trying to nom through. True Flight is currently flying. Panic's just kind of like, oh shit.
Yeah.
He's watching everything. It's like in there.
So Jason, are you trying to climb?
I am going to, I'm still one arm around Ron for the legs, ankles, shins, and still trying to hoist to make it back onto the deck of the ship.
I see this is not going very well. And Martin's still hanging on. Ron hasn't chewed through the rope, yeah?
Right.
I cast Ray of Frost at Martin.
You better aim correctly, buddy. We're in the same line.
I'm trying to time it with the swing of the rope, and I am getting ready to just like Ray of Frost Martin. So he freezes and shatters and falls and just breaks into a million pieces. That's the vision I see in my head of just this epic save.
Okay,
It would make the ship ascend.
Oh, you better roll a 20.
Oh, no, because
Ron since it's dead.
Ray of Frost deals 1d3 cold damage.
Yep, so a number between 1 and 4.
I just pick one?
Pick one.
3.
3?
Mm-hmm. Because the only two numbers between 1 and 4 are actually 2 and 3.
Well, 1, 2, 3, or 4.
I know. I'm still 3.
1 and 4 inclusive, not exclusive.
Well, high or low?
There's an inside channel joke for mine. Don't hit Lydia. I got friends in low places. I'm gonna go low.
Okay. It goes past.
Yay! Past me or past us
Past
or
everybody?
Past everyone.
Well, so much for having to roll a dodge.
Yeah. I can just imagine it like there's some like old like blind because we're still above the city. So there's like an old blind beggar just asking for money on the side of the road, and he just gets like flash frozen, just like
Okay.
like oh shit, sorry. All right, so I'm deleting
I ended up
used-
rolling a 5.
I've used Ray of Frost. So I'm deleting that out of my daily spells.
Do you get
What? I get if I have a high intelligence, I get +1 spell per day, so I get 4 level 0s a day if I sleep well and I prepare, which to the beginning we were sleeping really well, and then I get 1 level 1. So I took Dancing Lights, Daze, Ray of Frost, Detect Magic.
Yeah, but you get cantrips. Wizards can prepare a number of cantrips 0 level each day.
Right, and that I can prepare 4 each day. So I started out with those 4 prepared, right?
Yeah.
And I picked them. So that was one of the ones that I had prepared.
Yeah, which you can still cast it.
Oh, that's right.
Because they're not expended when cast.
That's
Maybe
right.
used again.
Was anybody else doing anything? Because I'm gonna aim again.
Other than me climbing.
So Jason, roll strength.
That's right.
+1 because of my thingamajig.
Okay. Wait, who was? Jason, you start kind of getting up. You start pulling up on that rope. You start heading up a little bit. You got probably about 20 feet to go. We'll say 3 more rounds.
Oh, Jesus.
What the fuck is Martin doing right now, by the way? Like, is he
Martin's just holding on for dear life.
Okay, well, I'm gonna blast him in the face again, or try to blast him in the face again.
Ron, roll performance.
Wait, what am I doing?
You're doing the same roll that you just did, so
Yeah, 1d20 plus 2.
Sorry,
Okay.
backseat. My bad.
Oh, yeah, you
Damn.
start nomming even faster. You're like, God damn it, this guy is pissing me off. Yeah, you're getting through that rope pretty quickly. So Panic, go ahead.
I want to blast him. So what do I don't have to roll anything, do I? Or
Nope.
Do you want me to roll anything? Okay.
1 through 4.
1.
High or low?
Low again.
They're very ominous sounds.
What? Me rolling dice?
Wait, yeah. Does the music help me? By the way, it's a plus. No, because I'm not. Cause I don't know if I'm not rolling anything.
You're not rolling anything.
I'm not rolling anything.
So yeah, you managed to kind of get the rope though. You missed hitting every single person. You got the rope though. The rope is now starting to get a little cold, but it's kind of upward Jason.
Above where Jason is, or below
Yeah.
where Jason is?
So,
Do I have to roll damage on the rope to see?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Am I? I'm assuming I'm rolling again for climb, but what about dealing with the sudden slickness that is
The
that is
frosty
in my
rope.
path? Thanks. Nice shot, buddy.
Roll climb.
Ooh.
Okay.
nice.
Your hands seem to warm it up.
It wasn't a
So-
very powerful spell.
No. True, if you need to take a break. You're currently just flying the ship, so just don't turn your camera off.
You're just jamming. You're just drumming. Not a care in the world.
Okay. So you're kind of like your hands are wet and they're kind of cold, but it doesn't really do much of anything. Ron, what are you doing?
How much further do we have to go?
On this rope?
Yeah.
I want to say 2 more turns. 1 if you get a 20.
Yeah, I'll keep chewing on the rope.
Yep. So next turn, it looks like this rope is gone.
My dignity as a wizard at this point is in question, and I cast like one last like really stubborn like I'm going to freeze this guy into like a martensicle spell as best I can.
1, 2, or 3.
My character would like to start singing a song about relief.
2,
2.
and I'm gonna say hi this time.
3 and 1. So, Jason?
All ears. Oh, action?
No.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Can we start with the good news, please?
Good news is
Good news is, well, you're still climbing. Bad news is, panic roll damage.
what is it? 1d3? Yeah, 1d3 damage. He doesn't get a saving throw. Oh. 1d.
He's currently
It's
busy.
This giant blast of ice that just.
1d3. What's the actual command?
I'll just do 1d4. And then 3 and 4. We'll just do.
Oh, did this? Okay. Is there any spells have any damage modifiers for anything? Making sure that I don't need to
You're
add.
doing everything
you get
can
the
to
plus
soften this
1.
blow.
What?
You get +1 from the song.
Oh, that's right. +1. Like +1 damage or +1 to the roll?
It's for everything.
It's just for
Oh
everything.
God. I really tried to cast this spell. All right. So roll 1d4.
You did say it was kind of for your pride.
Ow.
So Jason, you take 4 points of damage. And you've been hit with an ice.
It's so cold. Damn it.
I yell loudly, what the hell is happening back there?
Keep flying.
I look at my frog who's just sitting on the railing, and the frog like looks up at me with like his big googly eyes and is like, I just kind of like embarrassedly just like yell at him like, what? Like, and it's like I am like gonna go back to the wheelhouse and see if I can help anything there.
What, are you gonna try to light me on fire now?
No, frost, not fire. Fire would make everything
Not if it's filled with non-flammable helium.
it's the Hindenburg.
No, good point.
So
One last roll to hoist up over
yep,
the...
Jason. Go on. Don't botch.
Eh.
No, you're stable.
It's
You
not
haven't
terrible.
moved.
You're too cold to go
You're
anywhere.
too cold to move.
The good news is nothing has changed.
Run.
It's
Yeah.
not worse.
One last bite.
Yeah, let's see if we can kill him.
Come on, Jaws, get out.
You got like one more string left. Needed a 15 on that. So Martin's just hanging on by a thread.
Literally, the thing's just like, oh
Impromptu
God.
praying. Please, God. Please, God. I don't have anything else to do but considering to but continuing to try to make to get up and over at this point.
I would like to maybe not do anything. Hold on.
I agree with that statement. You
I go as I'm headed back to the wheelhouse. I kind of look at True Flight, who's singing, and I'm like, I just start talking to him. Like, I point kind of over because we're over now the city proper, and we're trying to we're obviously above the wall level, and I point into like the open sort of grass area beyond the city wall, and I go, we need to go there and set this thing down. We can get this all like figured out. Like, and I just like start telling him like, we should probably head towards that and slow down a bit so that we can save those wonderful people down there who I have no intention to kill.
I attempt, and I use the word attempt very strongly here, to steer this thing in the proper direction to follow Panic's rather frantic commands that I don't understand because this is a really chill atmosphere, man.
Okay, so roll fly.
Oh, God.
Dex +1.
Oh.
You start steering, but it seems like it's gonna take a while. That direction. A while. You are this. I mean, the Heisenberg. So.
Wait, I want to make a pop culture reference. Ready?
You want to talk about a
Ready?
chill atmosphere?
You're goddamn right it is.
Welcome to the joke.
I am the man who knocks on the door.
Welcome to the joke. It went from the Hindenburg to the Heisenberg.
Hindenburg.
Well, at least we're high either way, I guess.
Do we have a goatee?
True Flight can. Man. Okay. So you start steering to the direction. Jason, one last attempt.
Click. There we go. Well, it says it's rolling.
Is that you, Kat?
No,
Oh, this is-
not the first one because it just was laggy.
The ice has started to get to your hands. You kind of
Oh god, he's slipping.
you kind of start slipping.
I
Ron,
mean, the +1 wouldn't matter on that either, would it?
no. Ron, nom
Yeah.
nom.
Yeah,
Nom
sure.
nom nom.
Ah.
Okay. So
Die.
at this point, the rope breaks free, and Martin, who's still attached to this rope, you guys are now roughly about 70 feet in the air.
Oh lord. Poor Martin.
So, Martin, unfortunately, we're gonna roll this on screen so you guys can see.
How bad of a splat mark he's gonna make on the ground.
So, you hit the ground with an 8. You only have about 4 HP because, you know, you're a painter. You're not really made for an adventure. You're not in armor. You're kind of like in your painting clothes, and maybe with a paintbrush that accidentally gets jammed in the wrong place.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's all sorts of messy. But you hit the ground. You're hurt. You're at this point.
I just wanted to make things look good.
The good news is we've lost weight. The bad news is I think we killed a man.
I'm not dead yet.
Only
Only
as bad as
mostly
Ron's
dead.
humble.
Panic. Roll high or low.
Low.
Okay. Your choice if this goes on your conscience.
Because my intent was to try to kill him. Wait, is he dead or is he just hurt?
Oh,
Oh,
he's
you
fucking
can
dead.
assume that he's dead.
Okay. So because I was trying to kill him, I am glad that he is gone, and I feel that I was partially responsible for the fact that he just was removed from the situation. So yes, it right now, I feel as a group we've accomplished something.
Okay.
And that
God,
I'm part of it.
we haven't even been off the ground for 10 minutes. We've already killed.
That's a good thing, right? I mean,
It was a siege.
we eliminated
Bad encounter.
For those of you
And we're Cersei's most trusted knights.
for those of you who are just joining us in chat, my character is a dwarf wizard from a dry swamp, but my character trait is I am haunted by the ghosts of people that I kill. For context.
Which
Okay.
means Martin Tranter's coming back to kick your ass.
So you're now being haunted by the ghost of Martin.
I would like to use my cantrip ghost sound.
Okay.
Oh God. But I don't know that I'm being haunted yet. My character has no idea.
No
Did
idea.
you happen to bring a theremin back with you as well?
So True Flight, you start hearing very distantly as it seems like it's falling.
I turn around and promptly yell, Brorum, what the fuck did you do?
I'm just standing there looking like with sort of mock disdain and like a little bit of aghast. I'm like, I'm here with you. I don't know. And I kind of just like motion to Ron Sense and Jason, their characters, and just like
I continue to play sweet tunes.
Okay. Jason, you're still climbing. You have
I'm
Ron
still
sense.
climbing.
The weight seems to be much lighter now.
Martin, you're not in this game anymore. I'm sorry.
So the weight seems to be much lighter though. So you heft yourself and Ron kind of over the edge. You tumble onto the deck of the blimp, and yeah, you guys are now flying along.
I take my axe and strap it onto my back. I hand the wheel to Panic against my better judgment.
And
And then I walk to see how Jason and Ronsense are.
Good news, they're alive.
Can I reasonably discern that they are wounded?
Yes.
Okay.
I,
After shaking my head in confusion and mumbling about various war wounds from the 40s, both observed and received, I would like to cure light wounds on Ronsense.
Okay.
Light wounds.
cure dismemberment.
I'm doing the best I can here.
Hey, 1d8 plus 1.
1d8. Yay!
7! Ron, you're now back to full health, which is 8. So,
Magically,
Ron,
your limbs snap back into place.
yep, you're all good now.
I look over at Jason and I just have nothing to say because there's nothing else I can do.
I'm just passed out on the deck. All I have is a
Can
little.
can I
a
use
little frosty
mending
hand.
on him?
Sure.
Is he an object? No, I'm kidding.
Resent
No.
that question.
So at this point, Panic, you don't really have any like need to really just fly. He kind of put you on like autopilot.
Mhm.
So
I do though. Like I pull out the map and I make sure that we're like I try because I still have the map. I'm looking at it, making sure that we're kind of heading in the right direction, and I'm looking for like the easiest path, like the road going north. I'm kind of just gonna try to steer the Zeppelin to follow the road north, so we don't run into anything big because I know that's an open space.
okay. So you seem to have like a pretty calm flight at this point. It is all open area. So what happens between now and the time you get to the cat?
Did you say to the cat cave?
Do we have an idea how long the journey is supposed to take?
It's not gonna take. It's gonna take about.
What is the
What
current
a
time of day?
fast moving motherfucking thing.
You guys hit 88 miles per hour.
Oh,
What was that, Jason?
What is the current time of day?
You guys left early morning because you guys just woke. So
Mhm.
you're
it's probably
at
been about
noon.
20 minutes. So
I'm pretty sure the encounter took longer than 20 minutes. We are supposed to
In
be
game time.
looking out. We're supposed to be looking out for northern adversaries, scouts, and so after recovering, as we're continuing to proceed to the cave, I am continuing to circle each side of the Zeppelin. I have bonus to perception, and I'm basically just looking in the direction of our destination and looking if there's anything discernible, campfires, movement, just anything obviously encumbering the road or anything along those lines.
Roll perception.
Yeah. Is that just a straight D20?
Yep. D20.
Plus-
Well, no, D20 plus. So one D.
Oh, right, because the +2 perception.
Plus 2, and there is. Plus wisdom. So +2 plus wisdom.
Oh, Jesus. So that's a 20.
Okay.
Unless you want me to reroll with
No, you're good.
5 total.
So essentially, you see the caravan that Cersei's talked about. It's heading north at a very quick pace. It has 3 wagons with it, both carrying torches. You can't quite see. There's currently maybe 1 that are actually like driving. So total of 6 that you can. At most 4 to 6 people that you can possibly.
I motion over to, let's see, who's where right now. Borim is flying. Morbius is around. Ron.
I'm just
I'm
chilling.
gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna leave Ron. I'm gonna leave Felbar out of it to mend his wounds and relax.
Playing some sweet tunes.
I am going to motion over to Morbius and say that on the road, over down on the way to the cave, there's at least 6 men heading in the same direction. And point him in the general direction, right there. We're going there. They're right there.
The what? There are 6 men heading in the general direction of the cave.
Correct. Do I know? There are our scouts as Cersei scouts as well as northern adversaries. Is there any way to distinguish which one is which?
I would like to use
can I do
bard
that?
knowledge to see if I can distinguish which is which.
Sure. Roll
Okay.
knowledge. I was just updating name.
1 to 9 skill checks. Knowledge is which again? Would be
Knowledge. Int.
knowledge is
Intelligence.
intelligence. All intelligence? What?
No, just sorry, I said plus.
Oh yeah, it's intelligence. Okay, so it's gonna be 1d20 plus 2. $13.
Okay. You can tell they kind of look like basic travelers.
Well, that's exciting.
They don't seem to have any, like, you can tell by the caravans kind of the top of it or like the way the wood is made. Like, it definitely doesn't seem. You are very familiar with like the way that the caravans in King's Landing. It doesn't look like something.
I would like to detect magic.
Okay. You can't because.
Oh no, it's too far away. Right. I would like to dazzle a creature.
Still too far away.
So we have to make a decision. Is it safe for the pilot to be for the pilot to be missing or
No.
No,
Okay.
I would say probably not.
then
I would like to use my my mage hand to take care of the steering wheel while we all huddle and figure out what the fuck is going on.
I like that.
Okay. So you're using Mage Hand. The steering wheel seems to be moving by itself, and you're obviously walking away. So you now have autopilot.
Hooray! We could have started the journey with that. maybe.
But that would be so much less fun.
I'm going to motion over to Felbar and Brorim that I've already identified. Morbius has already identified potential Northerners, or at least some other kind of party headed towards the cave as well.
Non-Lannisterian in nature.
Non-Lannisterian in nature. A party.
I love you, Zora.
A party of 6 non-Lannisterian in nature individuals headed for the cave as well. And we have to decide whether we are going to do something about them or to continue heading to the cave.
During, I guess I haven't answered yet. So during this 3 hours, I spend my time. I spent my time searching the ship for anything useful. Like, does it have cargo? Does it have weapons? Does it have just more fucking sandbags? Like, do we have
What did we
Any
even
sort
stock
of-
ourselves with?
offensive or defensive equipment or anything like that at all?
Yes.
What is it?
What do you want it to be?
I want some sort of a reasonably sized explosive device, quite a few of them that I can basically eject out of the airship and drop onto.
Why are we keeping explosives up here?
Oh, they're at the bottom. Amongst it, well,
Aren't we flying a reasonably sized explosive device?
True.
That's true. We could just crash ourselves into them.
That is
I
true.
like that idea.
Duly noted.
If I
Hey,
found such a device, I look at the group and say, I suggest we use these to make their day less enjoyable and give us the edge when we actually get to the cave.
Okay, so you find gunpowder explosives. Definitely from the 1950s.
Woot.
Oh, and it's fully enclosed and shik, shik, shik. Whoa.
Now, back in the war, the good news is we cleared a path. The bad news is most men died.
I mean,
Using
we had
said
pretty good attack.
explosive
I'm just
devices.
not sure, like what kind of aim. What kind of aim? I don't have anything particularly nice for this. Does anybody else?
For who's got the? It's going to be dexterity modifier, right? For aiming.
Oh yeah,
So
can be
it's gonna-
ranged.
True Flight has got the best dex. He's got +1, and then Jason's got -1. Ron has 0, and I have -3, as we have already seen.
I do have a +1.
I mean, we can just kind of try to carpet bomb the road.
Yes, yes.
Sure, certainly
That's
something.
exactly
They
what
are
I was
moving
thinking.
much quicker than you guys are. Let's put it this way.
Oh.
I would.
So then we just need to race. Like if it's obvious,
They're
that
moving
we're-
more than 88 miles per hour. We will land. What the hell is wrong with this picture?
if it's
These are
obvious
race
that-
horses, didn't you know?
It's obvious that-
They have horsepower.
She does more
They're
than
Mustangs.
No.
No, it's faster. No, it's humans. Wait, how fast do we move? I have no idea. Don't worry. I got it. We're good.
If it's
Let's
obvious
throw
that
some
they're
shit.
away from us, I just suggest to the group that we, full steam ahead, and we need to get there as quickly as possible. So everybody get ready to fight when we land, because this is going to be.
I use my bard knowledge to see if I even know how the fuck to use explosives.
Oh yeah, you're from the war. You know.
The racing snails.
You don't even have to roll. You're just like.
Okay. Well, I take the explosives, I set them. There is an ominous ticking. I do not know how long they're set for. And I chuck them in the general direction of the caravan.
Roll dexterity.
Thanks for that. 16.
Okay, so you chuck them in the direction of the caravan, and it misses the caravan. It comes short of the caravan
By how far?
a good distance, like a very good distance,
Like half a mile?
I would say.
Oh god.
However, the
Now they know we're hostile.
sound of the explosion startled the horses, and they start scattering. And the horses start taking off in every direction. Forward, to the sides. They are frantic. This sound has startled the shit out. And
The problem is, did it come short of the airship?
new. So the horses at this point have scattered. They were like regrouping, so they stopped. you can obviously tell that people now notice the giant fucking Zeppelin. Like, there are people that they stop the horses, they're looking around from where they were sitting. A couple people poke their head out of the back of the caravan. Like, they notice you now. Before, they didn't seem to notice. Now they do. On the plus side, doesn't seem like they have archers.
We have more explosives.
The good news is I can throw.
Well, they stopped.
Hit him again.
I get on the bandwagon and I grab another explosive and I
Oh,
attempt
God.
the same feat.
Oh, Jesus. Roll dex -3.
I suppose that would be, wouldn't it? All right.
I'm
Wait.
afraid. You're gonna roll 1, aren't you?
Who knows? D20?
Yes. Oh, Jesus. We're dead. We're all dead. It's the end of the world.
So instead of throwing it, you drop it, you fumble with it for a second, you just kind of go shit, and you kick it off the edge.
Hmm.
On the plus side, you managed to get it off the edge of the ship, but in the time it took you fumbling with it, the explosion happens literally right under the ship. So the explosion, unfortunately, kind of rumbles the ship.
Oh, God, and there's nobody steering. Fuck.
You're steering. You're steering with your mage hand.
Yeah, that's autopilot, man. I'm not controlling that shit.
So, the Zeppelin starts rumbling a little bit. It starts, like, kind of, like, tipping. And I don't mean just, like, drifting. I mean starts just tipping. The force of the actual explosion, like, lifts you up. So you start actually getting into nosedive.
Oh. I make a frantic run / sprint / panicked lunge towards the wheel room in order to try and stabilize this fucking mess.
Okay?
1d20 plus 1?
Yep.
Oh, crap, I can't type. It's not spelled Relo. Oh, fuck.
The wheel is just turning too quickly for your hand to grab onto it. You have roughly about 30 seconds till you crash.
How high are we off the ground?
70 feet at least.
Yeah. No, because the explosion, you're looking at more like 80.
Oh, fuck. I would like to comprehend language. I don't know if there's anything else I can do right now.
Let's see. In preparation for the fact that I see that we're going down, I cast resistance on myself to give myself +1 on saving throws.
Okay.
And I get ready to jump off the side of the ship, like right before it hits the freaking ground. Like I'm holding onto the railing, just getting ready for this
okay.
great and terrible.
Jason's gonna come back and be really pissed.
So Ron, is there anything you're doing?
I'm debating whether or not I want to help steer or throw an explosive to panic.
The ship's going down.
Yeah, I just want to see someone die before I go.
Oh, God.
It might be
You know
you
what?
guys.
I'll help steer. I'll try
Okay.
to save the day.
I'd like to inspire courage.
So you're like it's the Titanic. It's the scene from the Titanic where there's the ship's starting to sink and
See,
People
I've
are
got a
playing the
plan.
instrument on the deck, and you're playing the Titanic music, by the way. So, Ron, roll for your fly.
That's Dex, right?
Yep.
Shit.
Okay, so that is 0.
I'd like to use Infernal Wrath on Panic.
Don't say that. She'll hold you to it.
So Ron, you managed to grab a hold of the steering wheel. However, when you grab a hold of it, it's still in a nosedive. You haven't been able to like stabilize it. But you've managed to grab the wheel. It's no longer just spinning out of control.
Okay. Well, at least I'll have front row seats.
What can I do?
I know better than like at this point. I know better than to go try to help, right? Because of the way things have gone, and I'm like, let's see, what was I gonna say? I don't have anything that can possibly fucking help us at all. Wait, maybe I do. Hold on.
I put the mic right in front of my face.
I nod at my
Oh
toad.
shit! Yes.
I nod at my toad to go help. And like, so he like hops over, like he's like, at this point we're like nosediving, so he's hopping with his sticky feet, like basically uphill at this point, like running up like into the wheelhouse, and he like shoots out his tongue and wraps it like a couple times around one of the things and tries to help pull, because he has a better reflex.
I would like to attempt to use Feather Fall on the whole of the airship.
I'm gonna roll for my frog because he gets +3.
That's a serious suggestion, by the way.
Okay, so
Frog doesn't do shit. He's tiny.
the frog starts like hanging off the wheel. He's just like hanging there. Like, he's like one of those little toys that like you slap against the wall and it sticks to the wall.
He's going.
That's the frog. You're gonna attempt to roll for feather.
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
Go big or go home, motherfuckers.
Right?
I'm probably taking some pretty serious behind the scenes hits to the dice roll here, but
Objects or creatures fall slowly.
One medium or smaller free falling. Never mind.
Roll 1d20 plus wisdom.
plus wisdom.
Wait, do I have feather fall as well?
What I miss?
So 1d20. Should we take a moment to catch Jason up to the fact that we're
No,
plummeting towards
Well
the
done.
earth?
I was listening to the whole thing.
Okay.
I could technically can we double up on the feather fall? I can use my level 1 spell for the day, and I can cast feather fall as well. Well, I'm gonna
This will be my second level 1 spell for the day, and that's my last one.
My
So
character wouldn't know this, so I'm gonna wait until I see him try to do it, and then I will as soon as I see him do it and I know and I get on the gist of what's going on, I'll do it as well. But I have to wait because my character wouldn't know that he's doing it because I'm not in the same room.
oh fuck.
Okay.
And marginal success.
Panic roll for featherfall.
What do we roll?
1d20 plus wisdom.
D20 plus wisdom.
Tell me you have a good. Where are you?
I've got +4 wisdom modifier.
Nice.
Thank God. Do I have? You know what I should have done? Well, I wouldn't be able to do that. Anyways, okay. 1d20 plus 4.
Take it forward.
Plus
Card
4.
end, it says cast Featherfall.
Okay, so between the two of you, the ship seems to be lighter, so you're not plummeting as quickly, but you haven't managed to do anything more than just slow down this descent by maybe 5 miles per hour.
How fast were we going before?
88.
Oh shit.
So, you guys are descending very quickly. You now have about 10 seconds left.
That's about the length. That is the length of a round. Shit.
I'm just getting ready to jump as right before.
I went to brace myself behind the wheelhouse, just kind of standing onto it as close as possible. So hopefully, if any wrecks happen, this is maybe a terrible idea, but I've already sunk myself in this far. Basically, like strap myself against the house so that when it lands, I'm just gonna keep.
Wait, who's
keep my
moving
body
it?
Going with
That's
it.
me. It's my blood. So,
Nice.
I cast resistance and brace for impact.
Okay, so True Flight, Panic have resistance. Jason, you're bracing yourself behind the wheelhouse. Ron, what are you doing?
Wait. Panic said he was going to try to jump to save himself, right?
Right. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is like right before I hit the ground, I'm gonna like jump as far away as I can, and then I get a +1 on my saving throw.
I'm going to use Stunning Fist so Panic can't abandon ship.
But we're not in the same room.
Why do you want to prevent abandonment?
You
We're
have
about to
run
crash.
all the way
Yeah,
across.
we're all going to die together.
Oh fuck.
Well, one, roll dexterity.
Okay.
He'd have to run from because he's in the wheelhouse right now. He'd have to run from the wheelhouse all the way, and he'd have to slide down the ship towards me. And
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It'll be a sprinting Stunning Fist then. So that's just a regular.
Master Badger, pretty soon there is not going to be a fall.
Oh god, no.
Oh.
You,
That's what I get for being a dick.
yeah, you start losing your balance, and you just start sliding into, like, the wall of the wheelhouse.
I already almost died once today.
So, yeah. So
Crash.
about that. Yeah, those of you who are jumping, you might want to jump now.
I'm jumping. Fucking jumping.
I'm out of there.
Roll
Go about it,
reflex
shit.
saves.
I would like to animate rope.
So roll reflex save for both True Flight and Panic, and it is
X. Let's say.
+2 for True Flight.
And
So
minus-
1d20 +2, actually +3 because
+3
you
because of
the song.
resistance. Yeah.
Oh, so you get +4.
Oh, +4. So 1d20 +4.
+4 for True Flight, and then
We're basically getting +2, so it's -3, so it's -1 for me.
yep.
What is with these fucking 14s and 13s? Okay. Oh god, Panic.
No, I'm a dwarf. No, nobody tosses a dwarf as I jump off.
So now we're gonna roll acrobatics.
Oh fuck. This is a dex check, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So
Acrobatics 1d20
so-
plus
so-
1
It's the same thing. again.
+2.
+2.
Oh no, but well, so it's a -2 for me.
$14.
Those 14. And my
The
acrobatics
good news is you're very consistent.
9. We dwarves are natural born sprinters. Very enduring dangers over short distances to the ground, plummeting at terminal velocity.
The good news is one of us will live.
Maybe.
The good
I wanna
news
say
is
when you
we
guys-
don't know the outcome yet.
Approximately when would you say you guys jumped?
I'm
9 seconds before the thing hit? No,
I'm-
4 seconds. 4 seconds before it hit the ground.
I am waiting until like the last possible second. Like when I see that the nose is about to just do its thing.
So you're
trying to
probably
get as-
about. You
I'm
guys
trying to get
are
as
40
close
feet.
to the ground as possible. Yeah.
You guys are about 40 feet up then.
Yeah, 30 to 40 feet probably.
Oh god, fuck.
Because it's a long nose. So when the nose would hit, you would essentially be as tall as when you guys started. So 40 feet.
So we're gonna
Um,
end up like Ronsense.
Basically.
Okay, so True Flight.
Yes, man.
You take 4 points of damage.
Well, it's not the end of the world. I've had worse.
Panic. You take 5 points of damage.
Ow.
So True is at 4.
Wait, with those
Panic
terrible rolls, he takes and I take 4.
Is at
Wait, you trying to kill me now? What? Table talking this shit?
Well, neither of you got above 15.
I got close.
You got really close.
Twice.
So True Flight and Panic is at 4. Ron is at full health, which is at 8, and
Wait, how is Ron?
is he cured light wound?
The ship hasn't crashed yet.
Oh, he's at full health right now, but the shit hasn't
Yep.
crashed. So you're still resolving deaths.
Yep.
Okay.
So both True Flight and Panic, you guys are on the ground.
Thank God.
Is this
Jason
thing
and
about to
Ron.
topple on top of us?
Jason and Ron Sense. Roll a fortitude save. So 1d20 plus 2 for Jason, and a 1d20 plus 2 for Ron.
Ow.
Nice.
Okay. So, Ron, you managed to find the squishiest part of this like area.
Is it Jason?
Pretty much. So you are at this point bracing yourself with Jason. And
Just the way I wanted to go out.
yep. So you and Jason are currently braced for impact. I like that drawing. Oh my god, this is great. you and Jason are braced for impact.
And break all the bones at once. I hope.
Jason. Oh, wow, take 1 point of damage.
Happily.
Seriously?
So, Jason, you're at
built-in padding. And
5.
I helped save him.
Exactly.
Okay, so maybe jumping wasn't the best idea.
Ron Sense. You were taking 5 points of damage.
Knowing my rules, I would have like been impaled on like wood splinters and just died a terrible fucking death. Oh wait, I gotta my familiar. I have to make a reflex fortitude save for my frog because he's still on the ship.
No, because I would say when you abandon,
He jumped with me.
yeah. He's a little dizzy and he's kind of in your pocket.
Okay.
Like, holy fuck. Okay.
I would like to mend the blimp.
that okay, so
Terrible idea.
This hasn't gotten us anywhere. What can I do?
So
I would, however, like to summon my axe.
okay. You now have your axe on you.
Sweet justice.
Didn't you already have it on your back, or did I miss something when I?
It would've
He
been-
probably threw it and
It
it
was-
landed so far away from him when he jumped. Or it's still on the ship, one of the two.
Be free.
It-
Huh?
It's like Thor's hammer. It's just kind of like came to him. So, as the ship
Stand
goes
up.
down, it starts to crumble, and
Smolder.
yeah, you start noticing that this thing is starting to catch fire pretty damn quickly. And Jason and Ron, you guys are inside at this current moment, and thankfully, you
You both have usable limbs, I hope.
yeah,
At least I did.
well, you guys are pretty badly damaged, but at this point, between fortitude and only taking 1 and 5 points of damage, you guys have managed to at least, you're not out, but you're at least in a safe zone as you guys have crashed, but there is fire all the way fucking around you. Like, this thing's gonna blow up at any moment.
How close am I to these guys? Like, can I see
I'm gonna say you guys
them?
probably landed maybe 20 feet away, so you're getting that fire. You have the heat of the fire.
I'm like pissed that Ron tried to kill me. But so I try to make eye contact with him like on purpose, and I use one of my cantrips, one of my prepared spells, and I cast Mage Armor on
Jason,
Jason.
I would like to use ghost sound as Panic is doing this.
Okay. You hear a cackling, a kind of a cackling noise, and you hear just like you hear in
wait,
a faint
I
whisper.
can't. Mage Armor is you have to touch the creature, so never mind.
You have to.
Badness.
Never mind.
So you hear a faint whisper that says "serves you right."
Martin has his
What was that?
revenge.
Anybody hear that? Serves you right. And I like look at Truthlight. I'm like,
I stand
This
up
is
and
not
I
to be the
look
time
over
saying-
there.
this is not to be the time to saying those things. Like, what, really? And I just look at him like I'm pissed off. Like, serves me right. Like I can't believe that he would say that, because I think he said it. He's the only one around.
I stand up and I take a quick look at the blimp, and I look at Panic, and I look at the blimp, and then back at Panic. The good news is we're all alive.
For now.
The bad news is I'm not sure for how long.
That caravan.
And then I turn around and I attempt to perceive whether or not there are people trying to run towards our giant debacle that we have created.
Nah, the caravan's still about a half a mile off. They don't want to approach this. As they saw it falling, they started kind of like monitoring where it was starting to fall so that they moved the carriages and the caravan away from it.
I would like to use bard knowledge to discern whether or not like a blimp is a thing these people would know about.
You know,
Or are they just like totally
they're totally in shock.
what the fuck is going on?
They
here?
probably think it's a dragon of some sort. It's on fire right now and it just fell to the ground. Like,
Smoking.
yeah. Like,
Can we rename the airship Comcast?
dude. Our Zeppelin's now named Comcast. So, yeah, your buddies on the inside. Jason and Ronsense, roll fortitude.
Strength again.
Yes. No, your fortitude is
Derp.
+2. Jason. Yes, fortitude +2, Jason, and +2, Ron. Okay. So, Jason, you don't seem to be minding the fire all that much. However, you can see Ron, like, the heat is starting to really get to him. Like, he's hitting, like
No
heat
sedging.
exhaustion with the whole, like, smoke inhale. Yeah. Like, Ron's not doing so good right now.
Considering how much considering he was the reason why I am in the position to be able to do this kind of thing, I am going to run, grab him, and carry him out to what should be a safe space away from puddles, debris, smoke, and all of the other badness that is currently billowing around us.
I still can't believe you only took 1 damage.
Well, they're gnomes.
Yeah, they're like super light. They're like made out of rubber and shit. They're just-
I thought they were made out of ceramics.
So
far, that's true of Ron, but
roll strength.
I like these +2s.
You manage to pick them up. You're kind of
I pick him up and I at least lumber towards the direction.
yeah.
Come on.
So True Flight
on.
Panic, you now see Jason trying to maneuver his way through the framework of this Zeppelin.
I look at Jason, and then I look at Panic.
And I look at the fact that
Back
he's-
at Jason. Back at Panic. Well, the good news is they're moving.
I look at Felbar and I say, the bad news is they're carrying Felbar, and I just turn around and start walking away from the Zeppelin because I am pissed that he tried to like face punch me before we went down.
Technically, you wouldn't know that because he didn't make it out of the wheelhouse.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so I wouldn't know that. So then I kind of like, so then instead of that, I look at True Flight and I'm like, wait, do I have? Oh, it's versus poison, not versus fire.
So Panic, like,
Never mind.
you
So I
softly
just-
hear a whisper that says that should have been you.
Am I looking at True Flight when I hear the whisper?
Yeah.
I turn around and like start looking like every which way, and I look down at the frog in my pocket and I start looking around again, and I'm like, I don't say anything, but I'm obviously freaked the fuck out about like what the hell is going on, and I just kind of like completely ignore everybody else because it was a very audible whisper. Like I'm not just imagining it, you know.
Are you guys gonna save your compatriots at all?
I
am
don't
not
think there's
gonna go
anything I can do.
running into a burning zeppelin, and I'm distracted. So
Jason, roll dexterity.
I mean, I could make him lose his next action.
yeah,
It's-
I could too.
Okay, you're fumbling out of there. Carrying Ron and having the smoke and all of the framework around you, you're not really moving too fast, too far.
I would like to use my mage hand to
What's up,
shove
Ron?
him from behind.
5 pounds.
It's better than no pounds.
It's true.
What's up, Ron?
I'd like to look for a fire exit.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, the whole
was
building.
This
Fire
was before
extinguisher.
standards were set.
This is before OSHA. OSHA is the Occupational Health and Safety Act of 1970, so you're about 20 years too early.
Oh,
So, yeah, you still have all this framework. Your buddies are currently inside this burning thing. They're not really doing so well. The mage hand is kind of like started moving some of the framework away because it's all like the canvas.
Oh. I aim at
Exactly
the
my
nearest,
intention.
I aim at the nearest opening that they're obviously not like near,
Mhm.
but that's large enough for them to get through, and I cast Ray of Frost. I look for like, imagine like a place where 2 metal beams are like burning and there's stuff going on, but they could easily fit through there. I cast Ray of Frost right at that intersection to try to freeze as much of that area as I can to cool it down so they can get out.
Please
Oh,
don't
boy.
crit fail.
Oh boy.
All high or low?
Hi.
You don't get that section, but you get like another section that's like you're just aimed off.
So it's
Of
useless.
the evening.
Part of the canvas, like 10 feet away, is now not smoldering. It's kind of like frozen.
I'll take any exit I can get.
Every round, I'm just gonna keep trying to cast Ray of Frost on that opening.
Is there a flap of canvas that I can open?
Oh, it's all
Use it
burning.
open? There's nothing. Okay. Is there a door on the side of the
Yeah, no.
canvas that
If
I
you've
can
seen a
open
Zeppelin,
using
it's
open?
literally all just one big framework that's starting to like decay. Like there's no like
It's
wheelhouse
fertile.
anymore. There's no nothing.
I'd like to play Inspired Courage.
Okay. Jason, you
And,
have
and I
a
break out into a horrifyingly awful rendition of "You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog."
okay.
You're not gonna sing a song by Led Zeppelin?
But it's after my time,
Oh,
man.
that's true.
God.
Damn it.
So Jason, you get a
Don't let the
plus
sun
2.
beat down upon my face.
You get a plus 2 to your next dexterity roll.
So many tabs. +2, which just evens out to a +1, and I am heading towards the opening that Panic's Freeze did create. Brim's shot did make. Oh God, the animation had me on a 1. I was freaked out.
Wow.
Holy god damn.
So using the dexterity check, the frozen area of the canvas that Panic has essentially frozen, you manage to punch and kick through it. And you're holding Ron, and Ron's kind of clinging to you for dear life, and you manage to escape pretty unscathed. You guys are covered in just dirt and ash and
Soot.
With Ron
Soot.
slumped over his shoulder, the firemanly looking Jason
yeah. It really does look like
shoulders
you're a fireman
the
coming
canvas, which shatters into pieces as he gracefully lunges through it, escaping the fire.
So Ron, you're now out of the building. You're still in Jason's arms. What do you do?
Even better.
Are you just gonna hang out in Jason's arms?
Yeah.
Did you read Centibus TV's comment?
Easier to roll fort saves for holding breath and escape. Yeah. Well, you guys, everyone is currently outside of the Zeppelin. You guys are on a safe distance away. You can still kind of feel the heat. It's like you're next to a giant campfire. The caravan is still in fucking shock. They have no idea what the fuck is going on right now. And it's just gotten to the point where they're just kind of like, what the fuck? Everyone in the caravan is out looking, and you can see there's roughly about 20 people, both male and female, that are on in this caravan, that are just like gathered around staring at the incident.
They're staring at us.
Oh
right?
yeah, they're staring at everything.
Okay, so what I'm seeing right now is this giant burning thing behind us, and us in a row of 4 looking at them. And at that point, I would like to prestidigitate.
That was a very fancy word.
I start performing minor tricks.
Yep.
Yes.
So, what minor tricks do you start performing? Do you just start like
I
guitar
start
solos?
tossing the bouncy balls in my pocket and playing small songs with my toes.
Play hide the paintbrush in Martin's honor.
Oh god.
You hear the whisper just go, oh.
I get startled and I look around again, like obviously like you very much getting perturbed by what the hell is this noise that I keep hearing.
Okay. So they seem to start kind of like watching the entire spectacle
I'm hoping this comes out as a very pathetic display.
It really is.
Okay. I hope it serves to pacify them in some way.
Not really. They kind of just are more just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, really? Like,
Um,
what is going on? And people, like, a couple people, they look like more adventure type people. They have harder leather on. They seem to have, like, swords strapped to them. They kind of start, like, walking forward to, like, see, like, really just see what is going on. So you see,
I'd like to detect magic.
no. None. No magic.
Oh, I thought you were saying no, I can't.
No, you
Magic.
No. So yeah, so no, they're very just mundane people.
Do we know, like, we just crashed? Do we know how far it is? Do we have any general idea of how far it is from the cave that we need to get to?
You have probably about a day walk.
Um, I'd like to fascinate the people.
I get kind of annoyed with Morbius,
With
and
my-
I'm like
I don't know how to
I point at the two that just came out of the burning wreckage. I'm like, can you not take care of them, please? Like, I don't think I have any healing spells.
take care of who?
Can't you heal them?
Oh, can I do that?
I was
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
can you fix them so we can move on?
Actually, no, I can't because I've used my 2 spells for the day. That's why I'm wildly gestating.
So are we just gonna like circle the wagons and
I didn't
push
mean
on
gestating,
ahead,
that's the
or
wrong word,
like
gesturing.
let's have a huddle? Do we need to
I think
talk to them, or do we need to ignore them and move on and head towards the cave? Like, what's the best course of action here?
I mean, out of character, logic-wise, it would make sense to talk to them, but for the walls, I think it would be great if we all just ran into the woods.
There are no woods. You are in an open field.
Okay, just start bolting across the field.
Is Jason still carrying me?
Yeah, Jason's still holding on to you, Ron.
Okay.
You can tell though, even just the thought of running at this point, you know 2 of your companions are not going to make it for a
I
run.
do it anyways.
So
No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Well, while that idiot runs screaming across the field after his show for all the commoners, I think that we should talk to them to see.
No, that's
how
what I'm
close-
saying. I
I
continue.
concur.
Here's.
Yes.
We're all close enough to talk to each other right now, right?
Yeah, we're in a huddle.
And they
Okay, I am going to
Well, the 3 of us are in a
perform for
huddle,
them
and I'm
and distract them while you 3 come up with a plan. And I turn around and perform.
the 3 guys that are approaching kind of stop and they look at you and start watching performance again. And they're just kind of like extremely cautious, extremely wide-eyed, like what is going on right now?
So are we going to steal their rides or just ask for their assistance?
Well, I see one of two. One of 2 things can happen. We can disable them and take their things, or we can ask nicely. It's up to you guys, really. What do you want to do? But they don't seem to be much of a threat.
I am shredding some serious guitar right now.
I honestly think that given the choice of failing this task and going back to Queen Cersei and hurting some people to accomplish our goal, I would
Let's
rather.
defect to Winterfell.
I would rather hurt them.
Hurt them?
Hurt them. Disable them, take their stuff, and then basically grab the horses and go.
Done.
Well, 2/3 majority and one that's out doing his own thing. Apparently, I'm the one, I'm going to be the one that's going to be fit to.
I'm not out doing my own thing. I'm distracting them so you can make a plan.
Yeah, you're out doing your own thing. That's the very definition of out doing your own thing. Oh Jesus. Are there any? Is this purely horseback, or are there also carriages, some other kind of transportation vehicles?
It's a horse-drawn caravan. There's
Horse-drawn
3 actual tents.
How
We
many?
could also just commandeer. I interject. We could also commandeer the horses and say we're on a mission for the queen and we need them. And then if they put up a fight, then we can lean on them a little bit.
They weren't. We don't know their affiliation yet. They were commoners, but no question about.
Damn it, Ron!
Everybody off.
Ron, god damn it.
Panic video.
No.
No.
I thought Ron donated money. I was like, what?
No, unfortunately not. Me first, True second,
Working.
and then we'll basically just have to wait for. No, damn it, Ron! Ron,
What?
you screwed it up.
Turn off your camera again.
You're not supposed to video mute because it screws up the layout. Okay, me first, True second, Ron third. Wait, yeah, Ron third.
Yes, Legend of Sora. We know.
Panic last. Okay,
Thank you,
were
Captain
saying.
Obvious.
Well, I was just saying that we could. Well, you were saying that we don't know their affiliation yet. So
Correct. But if we and the next question that I was going to ask was how many people do one of the carriages carry?
Well, there's 3 carriages and 20 people.
Mm-hmm.
So you're assuming there's 1 to 2 drivers.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 to 6 people
Mm-hmm.
that are driving, and the rest were in the caravan.
If our plan is to, oh geez, how am I going to go about this? Considering my strength and the least amount of damage that I've taken, I believe the plan is to attempt to evacuate. There are still people inside. Everybody hasn't come out to watch the show, correct?
No, everyone is outside.
There's like 20 people looking at us right now, and I am fascinating them at the moment.
Yeah, there's 2 guys that have like kind of look like the guards of the caravan. There's 3 of them that have walked forward, but is kind of just in awe with like True Flight right now, just being like, dude, sorcery.
Look at all that.
It could be the fact that you're playing guitar.
yeah, this magical lute that's just making amazing sounds.
I am going to attempt to hoist and overtake at least one of the drivers, at least one of the horseback riders.
Oh, they're all off the caravans.
Then the only skill I have is fighting.
You're about 20 feet away though from like the 3 guys, and then about 50 feet away from the caravans.
So this is what I do. I reach out and I touch.
Nice stopping.
I reach out and touch Logim. At the same time, kind of slyly casting mage armor on him.
Okay.
Because I have to touch him to do that. Gives him a +4 armor bonus, and I say, "Let's get one of those carriages." And I like kind of give him the like, "Let's do this" look.
I am going to make a mad dash for the caravan, for the horses and the carriage, to try to beat anyone there to get on top of the horses and get them in the direction, bring them back so that the other 2 can jump in and be carried the rest of the way.
So 3 guards that are standing in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you attempting to push through them? Are you attempting to go around them?
Initially, I'm just going to try to push through.
Okay. As soon as you start charging forward, like you get up off the ground, you that Ron sends down. You get up and you start charging forward. They start drawing their swords like, whoa. And they immediately just cut you off.
Aren't they all fascinated by me?
People still have their wits about it.
Yeah,
You're
like
not that fascinated.
they're in that state where they're more cautious than anything else.
This is your
Well,
mage armor aura.
Yeah, mage armor and the fact that I can finally start to use the fight to use.
I'm following right behind him to cover his ass.
I thought I was charming all the people with my smooth grooves over here. That's what the description says.
Yeah. But
That doesn't make him oblivious though.
yeah.
Supposed to.
Regards, shitty.
I quickly cause a distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Set yourself on fire. Wait, no, don't do that.
Shit.
There is ample capability of doing that right now.
Oratory. No, never mind. That doesn't matter. It's not applicable.
I'm assuming like the reason that Jay's in charge is because he's excitable and he got really excited about the idea and having mage armor and was like, "Fuck yeah, let's do this."
Yeah.
Finally, it's time for me to actually put some dents into people instead of saving people from them.
50 gold on killing someone.
I turn around and yell back at the group as I notice Jason rushing past my left side. Well, the good news is I got most of them distracted.
All of the commoners.
Yep.
And not the
The
guards.
bad news is the ones with weapons seem to be coming after you.
So yeah.
I am going to go in to attack the nearest guard because he's going to be the first one that I'm going to hit.
Okay, it's gonna be the one.
Are we rolling initiative yet?
Really? I just noticed the drawing. I scrolled down and see drawing. More
I've been
drawing.
helping. I've been helping.
Okay. So
You call this helping?
It's actually painted a really super good picture, to be perfectly honest.
I know.
It's great. It's
Been
great.
trying.
we're
I've
gonna
been
switch
trying.
to here. Okay, so we're gonna call this guy number 1, this guy number 2, this
I
guy
suppose I'm gonna move myself. Sorry.
number 3. So you're charging after number 1.
Okay. Yes, correct.
Okay.
I'm like going. I'm right behind him, like following him to cover his ass.
Okay. So
I'm going to.
Ron's kind of laying.
Oh, that's good.
He's just like,
I'm going to daze number 1.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Wait.
Oh no! He has to have 4 HD or less.
Wait, hit that 4 hit dice?
Does he have 4 hit dice?
Less than 4 hit dice is a lot, depending on what the hit dice are.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna daze him.
Wait. Okay.
No.
No. Okay.
Mm-mm.
we haven't established if I have any weapons or not, but I think,
What do you have?
What do gnomes carry?
A knee breaker.
I actually think that it's just some kind of armaments in the form of bracers and gauntlets and just kind of an armament. I'm just gonna go in as a boxer fighter, kind of a classic street fighter, and
Jason is
not
the
in
drunken
particular
master.
or anything.
Drunken gnome.
Okay.
Goes for it.
The roaming gnome.
attacking number 1, bare knuckle, hoping to get an edge on his sword.
Okay.
Should we be rolling initiative for combat?
I'm kind of wondering that.
I'm giving you guys 1 round of surprise.
Fuck yeah.
So can I daze him?
A daze is a spell that both of us have.
It's a cantrip for me.
It's like, yeah, for me it is too. A single humanoid creature with 4 hit dice or less loses its next action.
So you're dazing number 1 then?
I am dazing number 1.
And I'm Well, I'll wait till my turn. I don't know how we're doing this in terms of. Do we all roll initiative?
Yeah, you
for
all-
how we
well,
go? Like in what order we go, except
all
for
of you
Jason's
right
going
now
first?
can go at the same time.
So we can all get a free action right now, and the next
Yeah.
round you're gonna start
Okay.
initiative rolls.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm dazing number 2 then as well.
Okay.
Casting the same spell. So they lose their next round. And daze is for me. Daze for me is one of my prepared spells that I wrote down, so I can keep doing it.
Okay. So 1 and 2 are dazed. Jason, roll attack.
+2 strength, +1 attack in my abilities. These are commoners, so they're not reptiles. So D20 +3.
Yep. Now, D20 plus strength, which is 2.
Right.
1 for your gnome. Fighter gains +2 bonus to all
Oh.
attack rolls.
So do we call it 6 or do I re-roll? Because I did roll. And
You rolled a nat 1.
yeah.
Oh, I got an emote for that.
I run up to him, fist drawn, trip, and start tickling his feet.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's totally what happens. So, Ron, are you doing anything? Or are you just kind of chilling in the grass?
You know what? I'll go down swinging.
Okay.
I'm going to use unarmed strike on number 2.
You start running up,
Hobbling.
hobbling up.
Limping up.
That mage armor illustration though.
I know. Gonna.
What I do.
Ron, you're getting spiky hair.
Yay.
Okay.
Can I?
Yes.
No, never mind. I mean, I've already taken my action, but
Yeah, you dazed.
we'll do this. We'll do this next round because
So,
I think it would be hilarious.
Ron, what weapon do you have?
I was using my unarmed strike ability.
Okay. Roll to attack. So you get +1 attack and
Poor Jason.
actually no, you're at a 0. 'Cause strength is
Just 20.
so you rolled 1d20. 11. Okay, so you attack him, punch him. He it doesn't seem to get through his leather though.
I just kicked him in the balls of the head.
So it really doesn't seem to get through his leather. Unfortunately.
The curse
Roll
of the
initiative.
excitability.
Initiative is what?
Just 1d20, I think.
1d20 and it should say Dex? Let me
Oh,
look.
is okay. Is it on our sheets?
Dexterity check, yeah.
Yep, Dex.
Oh, okay. So it's
So 1d
-3.
1d20 plus 1.
Poor fucking Dex wizard. Oh my god.
God, yeah, when I cast spells, they hurt, but they never hurt what I intend them to hurt.
13.
So we're gonna say
I'm not even in the cave yet.
Ron hasn't rolled yet.
No.
Since I know I'm going last, I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Ron, D20. Straight D20.
Wait, what?
roll 1d20.
Okay.
Ron and True Flight roll 1d20. Did you roll your second 1d20?
Oh, I
Ron?
get a second one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because you two died.
Oh,
Okay, so True goes first, then. Okay. I'll wait until Panic gets back.
Even though he's going to be last.
And we don't
Yeah.
we don't
Yes.
know what the initiatives are for these 3 whack jobs with swords, do we?
No. However, it is 3 first. So 3 with his shoddy short sword.
I thought you were gonna wait till Panic got back.
Well, he is last, and he's the number 3 is going after Ron, so it's not
Okay.
really gonna matter for him.
Wait, number 3 is going after Ron?
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
because Ron charges number 2, 3 is closer to Ron.
we're well,
Huh?
Okay.
Why are you confused?
Have we started the first combat round?
Yeah.
That's what all the initiatives are for.
Yes. Then why are we talking about 3 and Ron?
I'll be right back.
Soldier number 3, guard number 3.
Okay. Must have had a really high initiative roll.
You guys were all very low initiative rolls.
Okay. I mean, it wasn't terribly low.
The order goes 3, then True, then Ron,
Okay.
then 2, then 1, then
I get it
Jason,
now.
then Panic.
I get what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And Panic's fucked.
So, 3 goes to attack Ron and misses. He doesn't seem to be very good at holding his sword.
Well, he is third line for a reason.
So.
It's the newbie.
True. You're still sustaining your spell, or are you gonna drop it, or what you doing?
Remind me again which spell I'm casting right now.
Daze on 1.
I'm going to drop Daze and attempt to summon a celestial porpoise.
Porpoise?
Yes. Summon a celestial porpoise.
Okay.
What can I say? Hit.
So you're using Summon Monster 1?
Yes.
What kind of porpoise?
A celestial porpoise.
Are you doing it on purpose?
Yes, I am doing it on. It's just.
I know.
I don't want to use the pun. I don't want to use the pun. Like.
What kind of porpoise
Is Shiva
are you?
still awake? A celestial one. Damn it.
No, I know that, but
What type of porpoise is there? For Summit Monster 1. Look at the table.
okay.
What did I miss that you're summoning something that has to be in water?
I don't think there's anything that says it has to be in water if it's
How
a
is
player.
porpoise like a dolphin?
Porpoise, yes.
It has to be in water.
Sure.
Well, it's celestial.
Then I'll
maybe
choose
you
something
can
else.
find
Oh, it's celestial. It's made out of stars. It swims through the night skies
Yeah, but
serious?
still, it's not gonna want to be summoned on dry land.
like a fucking
It would be
unicorn.
hilarious. Should I choose something else?
Yes, choose something else.
I will summon a fiendish hawk.
Okay, so you summon a hawk, and you.
Oh, so there's no skill check for that?
No, you can just summon it. What are you gonna have it do?
peck out the eyeballs of number 2.
Oh shit.
Okay. One is no longer dazed.
Good luck, Jason.
Did I miss my action because I was
No.
No.
are
So
very
one
loud.
is no longer dazed. Two is currently blinded because the bird decided to peck out its eyes because it's dazed, so it can't really fight. Making it run. What's up?
It's my turn?
Yep.
Okay. I want to attack the blind guy.
Attack who?
The blind guy.
Oh, okay. So make
So
an
2 is
unarmed
dazed
attack.
and blind right now.
Yeah, 2 is dazed and blind.
His
He's
checks
pretty
are
fucked up.
Doc.
He's
I'm
screwed.
about to get beat up by a blind guy.
So you rolled a 6? Or are you still rolling?
I think he's unsure if that was the roll that he was supposed to make. Maybe.
No, he rolled that a while ago.
No, it was recent.
Just
Oh,
rolled
6.
6.
Just rolled 6?
Yeah.
Okay, so plus
Was one attack.
Nope, 0. Okay. So you obviously miss the blind guy. You kind of stumble. You go to attack him, but it still doesn't work. Like
How did he see it coming?
your wounds are starting to affect you more than you know, unfortunately. So unfortunately it didn't work. 2 is still dazed. 1 is missing its round. So Jason,
Well, considering the foot tickling from the natural biff of the last attempt, I'm going to attempt to hoist, spring back up, and uppercut. Go for the straight attack on number 1 again.
roll attack.
Come on, Jason.
4. We settled on a +5 for
Mhm.
attacks.
Holy shit.
Yeah, as long as I don't roll a 1,
Ah.
Hey.
better.
So you managed to get through his leather armor and deal damage.
What is damage? I haven't even done that yet.
What are you attacking with? Your gauntlets?
Yeah.
So 1d6 plus
Holy shit.
3?
Ooh.
No. Yeah, 1d6 plus 3. Because it's attack rolls, not damage rolls.
I'm sorry.
Nah. Not bad.
So
but-
5 points of damage to number 1.
Correct.
That one was at least loud enough to take audio priority.
So then panic.
Panic eats for his combat round.
Panic replenishes strength with plenty of carbohydrates.
I double up and I cast a Ray of Frost at number 1 as well.
Oh god.
Like I see him uppercut him, and I'm just gonna Ray of Frost. Because I told him I would back him up, so I mage handed him and then or mage armored him, and I'm gonna Ray of Frost.
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
Number 1.
Okay. Don't undo camera.
Okay.
So just hide it. There you go. Awesome. Do damage for Ray of Frost.
1d3, right? There's no modifiers. It's just a straight up spell. 1d3.
Just straight up spell.
How did I do this? Oh crap! Hold on. What's the
Do
commands? Roll.
slash roll and then see if you can do 1d3.
Dose.
Okay. Number 1 seems to be pretty freaking injured. he unfortunately at this point is just like iced, and he's just like, oh no, and he's trying to like get rid of the ice. So 3 at this point is going to actually step forward and try to attack Ron. And he misses again. God damn it, D20.
God damn it, Bobby.
So
Funny, love you.
he misses. He really seems to be the unlucky one of the bunch, where he's just like, fuck, I can't use a sword. I don't know how to use this.
More
True.
of an archer type.
Yeah.
I would like to know, is the raven I summoned just like a one
Hawk.
time? I mean,
Hawk,
yeah.
whatever.
I mean,
Your bird. It's there.
Still here.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it get its own initiative now?
No, it runs off of yours.
It runs off of mine.
Mhm.
So using it is my action.
No.
No. So I can do something and the bird can do something.
You could command the bird with a 5-word action.
Oh, that's right. I put
That's
my
free.
I got my frog, and my familiar can attack too.
Is it a poisonous frog?
He's a normal frog. I'm trying to think.
It's
He gets
gonna
plus
be
1
hilarious.
initiative though. Nice.
You can slime all of our enemies.
Strength 1, Dex 12, Con 11, was 14.
Take out 3's carotid artery.
Wow. I imagine you say his instead of 3 and you point, but
Yes.
we'll do it that way. I will roll damage. Okay, so he takes 3 points of damage on 3. And he seems to be bleeding out, which he'll take 1 point of damage every round.
Okay, and then I still have my action.
Yep.
I would like to. Wow, it's hard. Well, in that case, I'd like to daze number 2.
Okay.
Or no, number 2's already dazed. I'd like to daze number 1 because he's who I was dazing before. Yes.
Okay.
There we go.
So 1 is now back to being dazed. Okay. Ron, if you were here.
Much taken. Still quick clack.
Well, Ron said he's on the phone, so
Oh, I know. I'm just.
I figured it would be
He's
better. I don't know
complicated.
if he is can hear us or not.
I'm still sitting at 4 HP, aren't I? Shit.
If not, we can
Roll for him. We can proxy it.
yeah. Because I think he was going after 2, the blind guy. Which... Crispy, hello!
Crispy.
Okay. So he
Hey,
would
Debbie
be...
Crispy.
Hey, Crispy, what's up?
Roll 1d20, and he doesn't have any, so he... Wow, fuck. Yeah, so he managed to attack number 2, who's currently blind, and he's gonna do roll. Does he get any nonsense? +1 attack. He's at 0. 0, 0. So roll 1d6 and 3 points of damage to number 2. Okay.
So number 2 is blind, dazed, and has just been stabbed.
I don't think he's dazed anymore. I think
No, he's not dazed.
No,
I
did
just
you
can't.
stop dazing him, Pen? Okay.
No, he it's the next round, so it ran out. We're just still
okay.
ahead of him on the rolls.
Okay. Cool story, bro.
Okay.
I don't mean that in condescending anyway.
I can't get rid of the D10. Yeah.
So
can't get
much
rid of
more
the D.
used to Shadowrun than this.
I can't get the 2D out, so we're just gonna have to deal with the fact that he's not dazed. So at this point, it is turn 2. He's currently got hit, so he's kind of like freaking out right now, and he's blind. So he's going to end up trying to swing, and he's gonna attempt to swing in the direction of Ron, which he would assume is the one who's currently attacking. And he misses. He can't see him, obviously. One is
You can
currently
say the
dazed.
distraction is really working in our favor.
So one is currently dazed. All of the caravan is kind of like hiding. They're like, holy shit, combat. They're not meant for combat. These 3 guys happen to be like the only people that they had that were like their guards, their defenders. So, Jason.
Run for it or finish.
Finish them.
One needs to be done on the ground, so I'm going to continue the assault against him.
Okay, roll attack.
+5. Reroll. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Nope.
Okay. So, you attack him and you hit straight through his armor, leaving a good, nice little fist print.
A tiny
his
gnome
leather.
fist.
Yeah.
Hey, it's expanded by the gauntlets.
I'm imagining like Smash Brothers where Kirby sucks up Captain Falcon and does like a very smaller Captain Falcon punch. Falcon punch. Anyway,
Yeah, on top of that, you just hit him in the nuts. Like, I mean, come on. Your
That'll
nut
leave
level.
a print on him.
So yeah, roll damage. 1d6 plus
3.
3.
Yep. I have all my rerolls. I would like to know why this is taking so damn long.
6. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is currently keeled over in the fetal position on the freaking ground, and he's just like, my nuts. You got him good. You got him good right in the junk. He might be just completely broken. 100% completely broken.
Children.
but he's still alive, yeah.
He's really just like bleeding out.
Bleeding out from the nuts.
Yeah,
Okay.
his dick broke. Let's put it this way. So panic.
It's not pleasant things to think about.
No,
Oh,
no,
Panic gets to do something.
Yeah. I am
It's
going-
not deep bread.
Yes, there's a brownie actually, not bread.
Brown bread knee.
I am going to then seeing
Browned.
yeah, everything that just happened. I am going to Ray of Frost the second guy, the next in line. Like I'm like as Jason's doing this, like I'm readying Ray of Frost like freaking Sub-Zero, you know, I'm getting ready for it, and I like
The blind
kinda-
guy.
I kind of snicker at him when he punches the guy in the nuts and his balls explode everywhere. And I'm kind of like, and I'm like, oh yeah. And so I just like I freaking like Hadouken this shit at like go Ray of Frost at the second.
Hadouken.
Just boom! Just big old Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Level one,
Oh god.
1d3 Ray of Frost.
Duck for cover and just kind of make myself as small as possible, which isn't too hard to do.
no, not at all. So you're hit number 2.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So apparently with Rare Frost, I point my finger, so I'm like doing the Hadouken motion, and I do it with like both hands, but then I'm like, I end it with this like pose, like. Boop.
Like this?
Yep, like
Really?
that.
Except away from himself and not.
Yeah.
Unless he rolls a 1, then.
Booping number 2 in the nose.
So,
With
damage?
frost.
You want damage?
Yeah.
All right. Didn't know if I hit or not. 3 damage.
3 damage to number 2.
Yep, to his face.
1, 3. Okay. He seems to be definitely in an unpleasant situation right now.
Turn
He's
all
just-
his boogers into icicles.
Literally, he doesn't seem to be doing so well. It's like, oh shit.
Wait, literally or figuratively?
What?
Never mind. It's a running joke on my channel. There's a bunch of people who just hate the fact that literally has been changed in the dictionary. They literally changed the definition of literally because people don't use it in the right way anymore.
That's funny. So, 3?
Thanks for the courtesy laugh, by the way.
3 is currently bleeding out, so he's gonna take 1 point of damage. And he's gonna attempt to attack Ron. Whoa. Okay, so this guy who's attempted to attack Ron rolled a nat 1 and then a 4. So
Swings, misses, lomps off his own head.
he really can't control his sword. And as he tries
I've heard that before.
as he attempts to swing at Ron, he manages to make nearly a complete circle. Like when you get one of those situations where this guy's like, this is gonna be super cool, and he makes like a complete circle.
This guy's fucked.
And he hits his buddy, number 2, for a single point of damage.
Oh.
So, True. You just saw this whole spectacle of this guy really just doesn't know how to swing a sword.
What is... Okay. I would like to use Infernal Wrath on 3.
Infernal?
It's my tiefling thing.
Sorry about that.
And does my attack modifier versus bloody foes matter?
It's yes, it does.
So that'd be
For number 2?
plus 2. No, against number 3. I want to kill number 3.
Number 3 is not bloodied. No, sorry.
Oh, he's not bloodied?
No.
Okay. He just had his carotid artery ripped out. It's okay. I guess number 2 then.
Okay, he is severely wounded. He is bloodied.
Okay.
So plus 1 attack. So the target.
Oh, what was
Jeez.
that?
The target takes 1d6 plus 1 modifier of fire damage. So actually, you don't need a roll attack for your infernal.
No.
So you
no,
can
I
just
don't.
roll damage.
Just roll 1d6 plus 1.
Yep. And this is against number 2.
It's 3.
So 1, 3. You seem to have lit him on fire. So on with that, and him being lit on fire, he is now rolling around on the ground trying to get the fire essentially out, and he seems to be not getting back up. And
Sadness.
due to the fact that he is now burning, he's also going to take 1 point of damage. But he is down for the count. So, Ron.
No,
Hurry-
no.
Hmm?
I
What's-
still have my rating.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you do.
Okay.
Of which shall remove the entrails of number 3.
Just gut him in the belly. Just like grab on his.
Roll 1d4. Three. His talons seem to be able to get through his leather. It seems to be very thin leather, and he takes 3 points of damage. Which you can tell now he seems to be definitely injured, and he's just like his guts aren't quite spilling out, but you can tell that he's taken a decent wound. So.
What are we doing to these people?
Mutilating them.
We are doing what we do best. For the
Ron,
queen and-
3 is
Yes.
the only one up. He's the only one who seems to be standing, and he's barely standing at all.
Can I steal number 2's sword and finish him off?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his sword's on the ground, just laying on the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up number 2's sword and stab number 3 in the throat.
Okay, roll attack.
1d20.
1d20.
What's it? 1d20, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Ow.
Yeah, you don't really use weapons very well at all. Yeah, not at all. So, 2 is down, 1 is down. Jason, what are you doing?
Frankly, I just kind of want to posture in all my short stature in Three's general direction. It's just kind of like just an intimidation of, you're not going to do anything back to us. It's
Roll
now
intimidation.
4-1. I don't even know what intimidation is.
Intimidation would be charisma.
Charisma.
+2. Ew. 20 + 2.
Those rolls.
Jeez. Okay, so the guy notices your intimidation, and he literally just puts his sword on the ground, and he grabs his stomach and just goes to one knee and just puts his head down.
And do I get a follow on, or is that just me? Is that,
You
is
haven't
that
moved.
He's literally cowering.
I'm not in this to do anything to him. I basically just want to retrieve Ron, chuck him in the caravan, and head
Ron
towards
Snood.
that direction. Pick, chuck, hoist. A haul, rather.
So I
We're just here to get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so 3 isn't doing shit. The people that are in the caravan, as you start heading to the caravan, start cowering and also backing away at the display that just has been brought upon them. A couple of them actually jump out of their carriages and run from you. So you're just gonna steal the closest caravan then?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get into it. Do you climb into the driver's seat? Do you take the back? Like what?
Ron is chucked into the caravan, and I jump on one of the horses and gesture to the other two to let's get the fuck out of here.
Yep, I follow suit. I grab one of the unmanned horses and go as well.
Is someone okay?
Not coming from
Sure.
me. Somebody was having very just bad coughing sounds.
Oh, that's my dog.
Oh. Oh, poor puppy.
I promptly jump in the back of our stolen caravan and begin strumming my guitar.
Okay. Panic?
Are all of the horses linked to carriages, or they're
Yeah,
standing
they're all
horses?
linked.
Okay, so I jump in the back of the cabin because no, I guess I'm gonna guess it's a double wide, so I jump up on the Like I basically ride shotgun.
Okay.
Behind whoever or next to.
Well,
whoever's driving.
Jason's actually on a horse,
Oh.
so you'll
So-
take driver position.
I'll take driver. Yeah, and that'll be good.
Okay. So you guys are now in a
Bear
caravan.
with me. I will turn this caravan around.
So yeah, you 3 is officially like hiding inside one of the other caravans. The 2 other caravans don't seem to be moving. A couple of people have scurried out to